All right, welcome everyone to another video. It's now November 3rd, beginning of this month, and roughly 2 months till the end of this year. So to be quick and frank here, are you laying off the gas pedal or are you doubling down on what you got going? So what I want to talk about today is specifically the numbers that you need to track and using those numbers to plan ahead and plan for the next quarter to come. Because as you may know, in real estate and in most forms of business, much of the cycle happens in 90-day cycles, right? The closings that I've generated, I've noticed the leads come from roughly 3, 4, maybe 2 months prior to the close of escrow, right? So by using that knowledge, by using the numbers that I've tracked, I'm able to identify what specifically I need to do in terms of daily, weekly, and monthly activities to reach the goal that I need to hit, right? Now, I will say this though, if you have not been tracking your numbers, and if you continue to not track your numbers, you will be in a world of hurt, right? Because how long can we continue to keep guessing at things that we just don't have an answer to? One of the things that I didn't know when I was not tracking my numbers was how many conversations with leads that I need to be making or having to be able to set an appointment, and how many appointments I need to set to conductions into a closing, okay? I started tracking my numbers in the beginning of April, and the amount of clarity that you get from it is astounding, guys. Like, it's not, it shouldn't be too big of an issue for you to log into your computer or even on a piece of paper, write down 50 conversations today, 1 appointment set this month, 1 escrow open, right? It's just a habit, discipline built over time, and with the right perspective and mindset, you'll come to realize that this is absolute importance. How would you feel if you knew that if you had 87 conversations that you would get 1 lead, 1 appointment set, and after every 3 appointments, you'll get 1 closing? Because if you know that and you have power in that, you're more intentional with your conversations, right? So understand the importance of tracking your numbers and getting clarity over what you're operating on in your business, right? Now, moving on from that, using those numbers to plan for your business, to be frank here, how long do you want to keep going off guesswork, right? If you're planning your business, how can you for certain say that by having these X amount of conversations that you'll get a closing if you don't track your numbers, right? Now, when it comes to planning for the next quarter, because business and real estate tend to happen in 90-day cycles, for you to get business from January 1st until March, you need to be taking actions starting from October until December. Hence the first initial question, are you laying off the gas pedal or are you going full force, right? There's roughly 18 weekends left until the end of this year. 18 weekends. How do I know? Because I count specifically how many open houses that I need to hold to generate X amount of leads, to generate appointments set and closings. That's how intentional you guys need to be, right? When you go on Shark Tank, do you realize how precise the numbers that these people are speaking about when it comes to pitching to investors? You need to think about it the same way. How can you specifically plan for your future, plan for your next quarter, and know exactly the numbers you need to hit the goal for quarter 1, 2, 3, and 4 of 2019 if you don't know the things that you're tracking? Seriously, it's simple. Hours prospected, contacts made, leads set or leads made, appointments set, appointments conducted, etc., closings. It's so simple, right? You can type a Google search and find Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, Joshua Smith, so many different people out there who are willing to share with you the numbers that you need to track, okay? Because guys, look, guessing is going to leave you a lot of stress, anxiety, and fear of what your business is going to be operated on. And who wants to live that kind of lifestyle where you don't feel in control over what you are putting out there in this world, all right? So once again, to sum up this video, I know it's a little bit out there, but number 1, track your numbers. I don't care if you've not been tracking your numbers for the past 6 months. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago and today. You've all heard that quote. So start today, be intentional. Every single day you lead gen or work, log into your computer, put all those numbers in, right? There's a lot of systems out there that you can use for free. Just Google it. The second thing, in order to plan for your 2019 year, the first quarter of 2019, you must understand that real estate operates in a 90-day cycle Most closings come from 3 months, 2 months, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months of work, follow-up, prospecting, right? So with knowing this in advance, ask yourself, are you actually putting in work in the last quarter of 2018? How many days are you spending off? How many days do you have off for holidays? Because, you know, I'm okay with people taking off, but just realize, are you taking 5 days off for one dinner? Or are you just taking 1 day off for that one specific holiday and using the rest of the days to generate business, right? And think about it. Ask yourself this question. Do you really deserve these few days off if you have not reached your goal? That's a question that only you can answer. For myself, I don't deserve to take time off because I haven't hit that goal that I wanted, right? So, again, there's 18 weekends left in this year. How many open houses are you gonna hold? How many doors are you gonna knock? How many hours prospected? Days worked? And you gotta hit those numbers, track them, and plan for the next year. So, I know that this isn't much of a hot topic, but the importance of it, I can't stress enough. But if there's anything that I can do to help you, just let me know. Hit the subscribe, like. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone for showing all sorts of support, subscribes, views, likes. You know what to do. And as I always say, I always make a video in a week, but who knows what's gonna happen. All right. Take care, stay tuned, and I'll be on the next one.